whatever it is you were sent here to see?
It's not important. I can talk to them at any time. It doesn't have to be right because, like you said, school time is lesson time, and lesson time, smarts time. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go.
Why don't I walk you back to class?
I don't need you to do that because you need to fix the what'd you call it? Xerox. Yeah, you
Down
should
for
go fix
maintenance
that.
apparently. Yeah, it won't. We have someone coming first day of school, right? And I can't
First day
make
of
copies
school.
of myself. All right. School, first days of schools are stressful for some, fun for others, skipped by a few. So I'm going to go around in our same order, and I'd like to like you to tell me how your first day of school went, particularly a class you enjoyed, and maybe an interaction that you might have had with someone. So, starting on the bottom, ooh, this amazing red light just came behind you.
Lighting.
Yeah, evening is coming, right? Um, Gabby, or yes, Gabby, tell me about your first day of school, your first day at the upper school, and a class you had, and an interaction you had.
Because I'm one of those people, I'm gonna roll just for my sake to
Yeah,
see. Leave my feet up to the dice. How it went? That's a 7 out of 20. So it wasn't as good as it could have been. I think it was more so because of the morning. Gabby was less focused than usual. Um, kind of mixed feelings. Obviously moving up, but then also seeing bullies on the first day on the other side. It's like, oh great, it's way worse over here. This is terrible. But also like kind of eager for later, and so like I feel like doodling a lot in like her notebook of like she's actually drawing herself like fighting herself because that's just the vibe for today. And like literally it's starting like a list of like if I was to fight my clone, these are the things that I would know about me and therefore how to beat me kind of thing. So she's not really paying attention to class. So she's been called out a few times by teachers. She also has beef with the history teacher because Gabby is all about because her mom is Puerto Rican and her dad's black, so she feels very strongly when it comes to history and the things that they're being taught and how they're being taught. So she often gets in debates with her history teachers every year. It's probably they probably have a teachers lounge conversation, history teacher, like if you're getting Garcia in your class, like just know, just be prepared. So today hasn't gone how she expected, and she honestly blames it all on the weird water omen thing that basically said today was going to be a
so I'd
bad
like
day.
to dive a little interaction with your this is on another note as well. Our
Okay.
Mesa history teacher, Austin Miller's homeroom teacher, the history teacher and soccer coach, Riley DuPont. Um, Also, an interesting little connection. If you would, Val, and I believe Di has strong feelings about Coach DuPont. So you come in and for at least for this class, you notice that this is someone you've seen maybe on campus. He's a coach, so haven't had any like direct interactions with him. But when you walk in the room as he's greeting students, he does say, "Hi, Mr. Dupont. I have grab a seat anywhere you'd like. No assigned seats in this room. Sit wherever you'd like. I will only worry about moving folks. If there's a problem later on, but I want to empower you to all be young adults. You're here from the lower school now, and you can just choose your assigned seating. What's your name? As you come in, name him.
Marisol.
So, do you go by another name?
Why, have you heard of me?
No, it's just for some students who have preferred names. There are just some quotes down here in the bottom, and I do just see that the only Marisol I have in class has a Gabby next to her. Would that be you?
That would be me, but Gabby's only made for friends. So Marisol or Miss Garcia is fine.
It's interesting. It said the don't. Okay. Well, Marisol, please go ahead, grab a seat anywhere you'd like. Again, we only move people who cause problems.
I'm sure. She's gonna take the frontmost seat, closest to the board, smack that in the middle.
You want to be a problem? Okay. So you see, as Mr. DuPont continues grading students, it's a very different interaction than what you might have seen with you. He's very jovial. A few kids he does seem to have known or have a history with. There's another individual who comes in and is, oh my, I didn't know. And then in a brief moment, you see like a teacher forget themselves for a moment as he says, come on in anywhere you'd like, Miss Manning, grab a seat. And you see a girl who is not supposed to be in this class, or at least you are pretty sure she's not supposed to be in this class, because Sarah Michelle Manning was in the year above you. And this is a 7th grade history class. And she chooses the seat right next to you. She's waving.
Are you supposed to be here?
What?
Are you supposed to be here?
He said sit wherever you want.
No, I mean in this class.
Who are you?
I'm me. Are you supposed to be here?
Yeah, it's the first day.
Yeah, it is.
Are you starting the
Is
first
it
day?
your first day though? Because it doesn't seem like it's your first day.
It's everyone's first day. It's the first day.
Listen, if you're gonna be dumb, you can go be dumb somewhere else. Because I'm actually up here to learn. Because I need to pass my classes. So.
Did you just call me?
I'm not tutoring you. I'm letting you know now. I'm not helping you out. No, you can't look at my test. No, I'm not helping you.
She, for a split second, glares at you, and then her entire face and changes in demeanor as she starts to look so sad and stands up from her desk.
Boy.
And walks directly to Mr. DuPont with like her side to you. You start seeing her like, I just don't know what's wrong. She's making these motions. She wipes away a tear that you can't see from this position, but like Mr. DuPont is giving you a couple of side eyes from the front of the room where he was signing people in, and walks over. Miss Marisol? Problem on the first day? We don't tolerate bullying in this classroom.
I'm sorry. Excuse me?
Bullying. I heard what you said to Miss Manning. Okay, she told me.
That I'm literally not going to assist her or let her cheat for me. I did not know that was suddenly bullying.
But using the D word is.
What D word?
She said you made a comment about her intelligence.
I said if she was dumb, she could move to the back because I'm here to learn.
Nope. Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about. Can't be having that sort of language thrown around in a classroom setting. Do you know how detrimental? I don't even use red pens in here for grading. You know what I mean?
Why is that my problem that you have something against red?
It's not the color red. It's the psychological. That's not important. Listen, this is the first day, and this is your only warning. Bullying will not be tolerated in my classroom. And
Okay, just don't have the dumb kid sit next to me and we'll be fine.
I'm going to have to ask you to move to the back of the classroom.
For what?
Stay in this room.
That's where the dumb kids go. I'm not dumb. I don't need to go to the back of the classroom.
Miss, we don't use that kind of language in here. All right?
Oh, I'm sorry. Should I pull up a thesaurus? Would you like me to use a different word? Would that fit better for your college level education? Not dumb, unintelligent.
Do you know the psychological damage that does to a young person? This is that bullying that I'm talking about.
Psychological damage is being done here is going to be to my brain cells when she's over here drooling on her paperwork because she can't pass 7th grade history.
I'm going to have to ask you to leave my classroom.
I didn't want to be in the stupid classroom anyway. I didn't. And honestly, I wanted to tell you that the wallpaper is tacky. That is like
that. Well, that has nothing to do with me. That's the school.
You need to upgrade.
I have no control over that. You can go see the principal. Go down to the principal's office, and I have his. I do. There's lots of people in this day sitting down. This world. He says angrily. Go to the principal's office. I trust you.
No, I don't actually. So if I get lost, it's on you. And my mother likes to fight as she walks out of the classroom.
You can see the youngest Manning kind of giggling to you from underneath her hair as she hides her face from the teacher as you walk out of the room.
I already know what you look like. Door closed behind her.
I do want to see what happens when you get to this principal's office. You're going to principal, and I think you know exactly what it is. You've had problems at school. Assuming you may have had one or two in the past. Do you go to the principal's office and be like, no, yeah, I said it? Or are you someone who kind of wanders? Where are you someone who, when asked?
I think it's a slow wander because today is already just not my day. So we make it there, but we definitely take the scenic route. We're definitely taking hallways that we definitely didn't have to take to get there, but we do eventually come to the office.
This is, while there are separate principals and vice principals for the lower and upper school, a lot of the administration shares the same office sort of between them. So you're familiar with a few of them as you come and see Miss Ashley Reyes, who was your teacher last year and is in the space sort of at the front desk ahead of you, and was honestly so nice, a very motivational and optimistic young recent college grad who chose to work in a smaller town first to help pay off some student loans, get those grants out of the way, and is now asking for help from the lady at the reception desk because the printer machine is not working. I know how to Xerox. It's the same thing that happened last year. We said we were getting a new one, and then the basketball team needed new basketballs. So will you come back there and help me, please? Please, Miss Camacho. She's talking to the administrative assistant in the front.
Yeah, Gabby sees her through the office window, and what was a normal walk became a press up against the wall, shit. And then a deep breath, and then she opens the door she is super happy to be here and owns the place. Just grinning ear to ear. What's up, people?
Hearing the door open behind her and your announcement, you'll see Miss Reyes turn around. Hey, does she call you Gabby? Does she call you Marisol?
She definitely calls me Gabby.
Hey, Gabby. What are you doing down here? Class just started.
Came to see my favorite teacher. Of course, I couldn't move up without seeing you.
Gabby, what? What are you doing here? Class just started.
I was walking in the hall, and then I saw you, and I was like, oh my god.
Gabby, what are you doing here? Class just started. Gabby, what are you doing here? Class just started.
You're right. Class did just start. I should get to class. So you're always on the nose. That's right. I should get out of here. It's good seeing you. Good seeing you.
Or you could see whoever it is you were sent here to see.
It's not important. I can talk to them at any time. It doesn't have to be right, because like you said, school time is lesson time, and lesson time, smarts time. So I'm gonna go.
Why don't I walk you back to class?
I don't need you to do that because you need to fix the what did you call it? Xerox? Yeah, you
Down
should
for
go fix
maintenance,
that.
apparently. Yeah, it won't. We have someone coming first day of school, right? And I can't
First day
make
of
copies of
school.
my syllabus.
I
And
don't think. Thank you though. That's so busy. I would hate for you to take your busy schedule to like walk little old me back to class. I can find it. Big building, but I know where I'm going.
she's going to look at you and kind of sigh and say, "Senior, I'm not your teacher anymore. I know how bright you are, and I know how much is laid out ahead of you. And I have an idea of what is coming from behind you, but it is the first day. And there will be a million first days with a million people you don't like and people who you think should be doing better or different. But you can't keep getting sent to the principal's office on the first day, on all the future first days.
People need to stop being a waste of space.
Just that's that internal dialogue we talked about last year. Write a book. I would love to read it one day.
When I have time to write a book, I'll write a book.
Let me know. I will buy the first copy. Well, fourth, fifth, sixth after whoever in your family beats me to it, I guess.
It's not
So
like you'll buy
I'm
my
gonna
book.
go. You don't know that.
I do know that.
Well, then I'll buy 5 or 6 first, and then I'll buy the 7th too.
I know they're tired of seeing me. Yeah. She says as she kind of like, stomps past her.
You see her resign herself to trying to get the printer back. Miss Camacho, please, can you help me as you can make your way to the seats, and I will allow your principal's office to go as many of your principal's offices have gone. You defending yourself maybe are as vehemently as usual, or did Miss Reyes reach you a bit?
I think the vibe changed by the time she was able to get into the principal's office. So I think it was I think she's honest. So I think she admits that she hasn't been getting good sleep. That it's hard to sleep at home, and uh, she opens up a little bit, but then like shuts immediately down. Of like, she's willing to keep her mouth shut as long as she can keep her seat in the front of the class.
And then the principal is going to be a little shocked at you sharing for a moment, but leaves you to go back to class without any further punishment. Maybe different than what you were expecting from your previous interactions with the administrative staff.
Gabby definitely got it in writing though, because she don't play that. She's gonna come in like with a piece of paper from the principal.
Reluctantly signed.
Yeah.
All right. First day of class. Next in our list, DeMarcus.
DeMarcus is in and out of classes. He is definitely like comes in, grabs a syllabus, kind of just walks out a little bit after like class, like if there's like a lull in class, because he is trying to secretly like send invites to the party that's happening.
Is this becoming a full-on party?
He definitely like.
Are you like
It like
into?
I mean, it started off as like a low key thing, and then me and Theo were like talking about it, and it's like, does it have to be a low key thing? Like we could just we could throw a party, and so like it's like invite only, like, but like the invite
invite somebody,
extends
but
to a
bring
plus
somebody.
one, and so we've exactly. So we've been kind of just like during classes, like definitely Theo has like some like hall passes and being like, this person needs to see you as we like walk into different classes to like grab kids to like
Oh
invite
my
people to
god,
parties.
dude, that hall pass kid who worked as an admin in the office.
That's how he has like access to the radio stuff, is because he's got keys everywhere.
Okay, that is perfect because I do have a little something about office. So yeah, it's our admin. One of those perks of those sweet spots that somehow only a few students get, where they get to be an office aide or a teacher's aide. I know a lot of other schools had that, but it was way too much power for children. And I don't know one office aide who didn't have a stack of those get out of class things that they would just like every time they grabbed one, they grabbed two kind of things. So
Yep.
in one of your periods, we'll say one that you don't skip out on too much because there's no reason to get away from all that power. You are sitting in the teachers and administration office or that sort of wing and see like a overhear sort of a weird conversation. You're going to meet someone a little before everyone else, a very tall, statuesque woman with dark raven hair comes in wearing heels, and it's a pretty uncommon place to be seeing this. Like, doesn't always necessarily a need to come distressed to the nines. But you are on duty today, and she's walks up to you and she said, "Gold, hi, young man. I've got an appointment with Mr. Mdari, little lunch thing. Would you mind running back there and getting him from me?"
Oh, sorry, I'm not working in here. I'm helping out, but you have to find the secretary for that.
But, okay, he's just right there. You wouldn't mind, surely.
That ain't my job. Like, I'm sorry. Like, he's not expecting me to walk in and out of the classroom. Like, I ain't trying to get in trouble. Like, you'll have to wait till the secretary come back. I'm sorry. Who are you?
She seems so thrown back by this comment, and you see her sort of say, "Okay, you're right. I probably should have introduced myself. I'm Marianne Manning. I'm you might have seen my face around town, and you see her sort of like pose like, and this is a real estate agent who you know or you might recognize as like someone who's selling a lot of the houses like in your neighborhood. A
Manning?
Marianne Manning, yes, like a very high real estate.
Oh, I'm
Oh
asking
yeah,
like her, like Manning, right?
yes,
Like Sarah Michelle's
Marianne and
mom or
Sarah
something?
Beth. Yes, we're all Sarah Michelle and Mary. And I'm Mary and Sarah
Sarah
Beth
Michelle and Sarah Beth were the
and
girls.
Sarah Michelle. Yes,
Like, are you like
they're my
related?
daughters.
Oh, are they twins?
No, they're they. Oh gosh, how old is this? So I guess.
No, I was asking because I'm just like curious, right? Why do they have the same name?
Oh well, they're both. It's interesting. My husband Daryl, his grandmother was named Sarah, uh, and we each had very close relationships with our own mothers. And you know how it's interesting. Like sometimes, well, men will name their children after them. Like we've got a woman named Roberta, and or this is Norma, and my name is Norman. Like that's not a commonplace. So we just decided to name their first names after his grandmother, and then each of our mother's first names. Isn't that cute?
But why both of them? Like I get what you're saying, right?
Well, they're
Like
different
I'm not trying
names.
to
Sarah
like.
Michelle and
I get like,
Sarah Beth are different names.
but
Well,
that's
but
Sarah. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, I'm not trying to diss you or nothing, but like, both of your children is named Sarah.
I have an appointment with Principal Mendara.
Oh, now we've got an appointment. No, my fault. My fault, man. You get back to your thing. I'm will hang out here. The secretary will
It
be
is
back
at
in a
this point that
second.
you see Sissy Camacho, the secretary, coming back over with a very flustered-looking Miss Reyes, who has finally got sheets of paper, but some of them look more crumpled than others, like having fought them out of the machine that didn't want to spit them out appropriately. Thank you, Miss Camacho. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And she bows as she like heads out of the room. Now, and Sissy Camacho turns. Miss Manning, nice to see you. Hello, hello. And you just having a wonderful time here with DeMarcus?
We were just chilling.
She looks very. We were talking. I'm a little late. I'm sorry. I'm here to see Principal Bendari. And Miss Camacho starts asking, "Oh, yes. If you'll give me one moment, I can go grab him from the back." And she takes off to the back again, once again leaving you alone with Miss Manning. And she starts looking down her nose at you. I know you, don't I?
You know me?
What's your last name?
Evans.
You've got that sprawling estate over on Monarch, right? With the downstairs ensuite?
I do. I do. I don't know
I've
what any of that
been
means, but yeah.
wanting to talk to
That's
your
where my house
father
is.
actually a lot about this. It's interesting that I run into you. Can I give you my business card? You're not interested in, well, you wouldn't know this anyway. Would you just pass along my information to him? I would love to sit down and talk with your father.
What you got to talk to my dad about?
I guess it's not a surprise. You'll find out a little later. I am just doing some revitalization of the town, and I think that he might be interested.
I don't think my dad's interested in revitalizing nothing.
I don't know why I'm asking a child. You know what? Never mind. What am I? It's too early for this.
I don't know why you asking a child.
Miss Camacho comes back and attempts to sort her into the room. You'll hear about it later tonight. Just keep it in mind. All right?
I mean, does it got anything to do with me?
Everything to do with all of us, dear. You're a Marlin? You're fighting Marlin? You're a member of West Valley community? We're all in this.
Ma'am, I just go to school here.
I see. Well, students do great things sometimes.
No, I plan on doing great things, but like all that school spirit stuff, I'm just here to graduate.
I seem to have misjudged you. I apologize. I've got to get in there and affect change, as they say.
Good luck.
And she starts to like walk past you, exasperated.
I'm gonna like go over to Miss Camacho. Miss Camacho, who was that lady?
Oh, that's
what's she doing here?
Yeah,
no, I know. She said that part, but like, what's she doing here?
Oh, give me a charm roll.
Don't mind if I do. Hello. Oh, thank God, it's a D12.
And while we're doing math here, I just want to remind that those adversity tokens are for when there's a fifth failure. And I believe there were 2 failures before, so mark out your adversity tokens. Sorry, I got distracted. DeMarcus, what'd you roll? You look excited.
I rolled a 15.
What?
Is that gonna...
What? Charming young boy.
I'm charming.
You rolled higher than your age, my guy. Sissy Camacho has always loved you. You're so charming. What a nice young man. You've been in the office long enough that she leans in and feels okay. So I'm not spoiling anything, right? Because there's going to be a big announcement tonight at the welcome back event. But apparently, the civilian CGE Sorry, y'all. A lot of notes. The Civilian Restoration Group, that CRG that's been doing so much around the school and around the town, sort of putting money back in the community, and just like a group of local, not investors, philanthropists who are just driving all this. You don't know, honey. I've been in this. I mean, Squatcha was very old. She said, I'm almost retiring. I've been here 60 years. I was born and raised here. When I was a little girl, my dad used to be one of the fishermen on the river, and this town was thriving, and the cannery was employing people, and it was just a nice little place to live and raise a family. And then that terrible leak at the plant. We've been struggling for a while, but like about a decade ago, just a group of everyday people got together and said, you know what, not anymore. We're going to do this ourselves. We're not going to wait for the government or for our elected officials. And it just goes to show you that with the power of community, it really... Anyway, they're announcing a partnership with the school. We'll be able to put more funding into things and host more events for you all. And okay, that's all I know. I don't want to ruin anything. And don't tell anybody. This is off the record, so they say.
No, absolutely. You won't. Nothing from me. Nothing.
I know I can
from
trust
me.
you. No, this is going to be a very good year. And I'm retiring this year, so it's a nice little send off in a way.
Yeah, that'd be great. Well, congratulations on your retirement. I'm a fine Theo. We supposed to be passing out flyers
for the event tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, so sweet. Yeah. Always doing so much. She goes over to her desk and gets a stack of the flyers and says, thank you all so much for doing this here. And she writes a note for Theo Alvarez to pull him out of class and says you'll be doing putting out posters and flyers around school. I really do appreciate that. You're such a kind young man.
No problem. I'm gonna leave, go past a couple hallways, dump the flyers in a trash can, and then go find Theo.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Theo is in the band hall. If you'd like to go, his schedule pretty well at this point. Or at least for new friends, you guys were looking at them when you chose classes together. Go in and you can see it does seem to be the brass section today. So you see tubas and trombones if you look through the door, trumpets, and if you angle yourself just right, you can see your friend trying really hard not to fall asleep on his baritone. And then every once in a while, doing something when you think knows the teachers, but then falling asleep in class on his instrument.
I'm gonna walk right in, hand the note to who's the band teacher?
It is band director Hank Calder. You would have just known him as Mr. Calder. He is the band director for both the upper and lower school.
Mr. Calder, Theo, the office needs Theo.
What this time? And he goes and he looks at it and he says, flyers for the event week thing? Why are you handing out flyers? It's in 6 hours.
Mm-hmm. That's just what we were told to do. Sorry.
All right. Theo, put yourself up, and he calls to him and tells him to come up to the front of class to get out of class. And you can hang out in the hallway with your friend Theo as you normally do. Where in the school do you hang out? Since you're a 9, so you start the school at 7, so you have 3 years to have learned your way around and where best places to dip out and cut class are.
We usually hang out there's 2 hallways that lead from the main concourse of the school to like the senior parking garage or parking lot. And everyone knows not to go to like the front one, like the one that's closest to like the front entrance during school hours, because that's where the most teachers are patrolling. And the second one, because it's like old and hasn't been renovated as recently, if you hang out in there, no one usually goes by. It's got like lights that are like
Flickering
not
lights.
working. Like it's just not, yeah, it's not just as upkept as well. So you can hang out there between periods and be chill.
All right, so you go over to a spot well worn by some students. There's Sharpie graffiti on the space on the walls where people have written to call people for good times, said that they was here, this teacher did this, blah, blah, blah. Graffiti, there's a little bit of trash, but it is for the most part kind of clean in this area, maybe because you don't want to draw too much attention to yourself. And Theo says, "Oh man, thanks for getting me out of there. I was falling asleep. I fucking hate band.
Yeah,
I hate
I can
band.
tell. Why'd you
my
take
mom,
it?
you know, she's harping on it so much, and music is a good thing for your college applications. I just,
I mean, ain't there like a radio club or something, or a radio class
it's not
or something?
the same. It's like, you know how people are like, oh yeah, music is cool, but like rap is toxic. You know what I mean? Like, well, then you don't just always think that music is cool. You've got a pretty strict idea of the type of music which you think is cool. Like, if there was some jazz band, doo-wop, Botown club, choir, she'd be all on it. But, you know, I asked her about steel drums last year, and she said no. Who's going to take you? Well, no, but I wanted to learn, and we've got a steel drums club here, and I could have taken that class instead, and that would have been way more fun.
Do you want some steel drums?
Is this a trap?
No, I mean, like, my dad was like playing around with something like a year or two ago with like steel drums. He didn't really like the sound, so we got to say we don't use it anymore.
Yeah.
No, like it's great. It's a great sound. It just like it wasn't working with like the concept of the album. That's really all it is. And like it just hasn't come up again. So I'm sure he wouldn't mind if you just took them.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool. But cool. I'll get like my cousin maybe with a truck, and we'll just like set up a weekend, and I'll come by and get. Are you sure Dad won't mind?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think he'd be pissed if he came back and they were just like,
yeah, I mean,
multi-$1,000 instruments like missing out his house. You know what I mean?
I mean, like he hasn't used them in a minute. Like he used them for that one project, then he scrapped that, and like they just been sitting there collecting dust. They're like in a closet.
3 months out of the year. It's still my coat. Just because I'm not wearing it doesn't mean it's not my coat. You know what I'm saying? Like,
why do you use your coat? Why do you only use your coat 3? It
But
rains.
I have like rain jackets. You've seen how, I'm just saying, man, you don't, just because you're not using shit doesn't mean it's not yours. I mean, I'll take them.
If my dad gets mad about steel drums he's forgotten about, I will say that I donated them. Or I'll tell him Grandpa donated them.
Would he take the fall?
My dad would never in a million years fix himself to get mad at my grandpa for anything.
All right, I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take that, and I'll take the drums. Sweet. Yeah.
Yep, they all yours.
So what'd you come out of class for? You just want to chill?
No, man, we're trying to.
You want to leave right now?
To get the party going. Who have you invited so far? Not like, well, I mean, we're gonna leave in like 2 periods, but like, who have you invited so far? I really just
hit up like, you know, Taylor, his girl, and her little sister. The rest of the basketball team, they chill. And
yeah, well, they were all there.
But like, Taylor wasn't going to tell them for some. I don't know. He just was like, we said keep it low key, just us. So I think he just told his girl, and then I told the rest of them, and they were like, "Why didn't Taylor tell us?" And I was like, "I don't know. I thought he told y'all, but I guess we the only ones telling folks."
That's fine. Oh, that's fine. You told anybody on the football team yet?
No, I think it kind of rowdy, man. And at the beginning of the year, you know how they're always hyped because they're like, "We're the first sport up," and they like be breaking shit. And
yeah, no, you good. You're right.
Chill teams only.
You're right. What else? You didn't invite nobody in the band team, right?
I don't get down with them. Like
Douglas and like Monica's
short
cool,
bursts.
but like the rest of them,
yeah,
like tiny bits, but like everyone like
I
be
don't-
weird sometimes.
And they're really all when we go places, man. And that back of that bus, I just hear noises. And they anyway, you know, I talk to them, just those two, Monica and who?
Yeah, that's those. Monica and Douglas.
This is about to be a little party, man.
I'm trying to, man. It's the first day.
I didn't think it was gonna pop off.
Oh, there's like some weird announcement happening.
A word? Like,
yeah, I don't know what it's about though. I didn't really pay attention. But something to do with like Sarah Beth and Sarah Michelle's mom or something.
The Manning kids, and they're like the real estate mom.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
think my mom was talking about her. She came into the shop asking about sponsorship stuff for the school and seeing if my mom wanted to put like the company, the salon name on like t-shirts and stuff. And they're doing like booster club stuff. But she was like really adamant. Like my mom said yes, and then she was like, okay, but that's not enough. And then my mom was like, but that's what I got. And it just got real awkward.
See, man, she was trying to talk to my dad about something. I'm not feeling
Your dad too?
She weird. Also, I don't know. Like I don't trust nobody who named their children the same.
That's what I said. And she insists they're different. They're the same name.
It's weird, yo. Like she only got 2 daughters, but like, what if she had more? Would they all be?
I got
Sarah?
A cousin, and like, all of them have the same middle name. They all have different first names, and that just feels a little different to me. Not like the same half of the first.
Yeah, because
they're different. They have different initials. I don't know what it is. I wonder what their middle names is. No, I think it's like
Michelle and Beth?
Like the first name is 2 names, like Mary Kate, Sarah Beth, Sarah Michelle, right? Isn't it?
Like the Olsen twins?
Yeah.
Like the
Mary
Olsen
Kate,
or something?
Like Mary Kate and Ash, yeah. Like I think it's just one word.
No, I don't think Ashley is one word. I think that's not. It's not. It can't just be Mary Kate and Ashley.
No,
they
yeah,
have, like,
I know Mary Kate and Ashley have different names. I know Sarah Beth and Sarah Michelle got different names, but I'm saying I think that.
No, Sarah Beth and Sarah Michelle have the same name. That's what we're talking about, right?
I think. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Yo, this party fit be lit. It's gonna be a fun ass party. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm going to leave you in this scene with the 2 teenage boys who do not know how to communicate. Interactions.
Don't do drugs, kids.
this cycling around. Di, tell me about your first day in school. An interaction you might have had.
Yeah. I think like despite the morning kind of starting out rough, Di actually had a pretty good day. She had choir today in her schedule, and that's like her favorite class. She really likes singing, and she feels like it's one of the things that she's actually good at that other people like recognize that they're good at. So like that was pretty good. What's the choir teacher's name, Ariel? Do we have one?
Michael Monroe.
Michael Monroe. Okay. Mr. Monroe is my buddy. Okay.
There's also a lot of the like the same teachers for arts and stuff, and some of the more less founded programs have lower and upper school, so you might have seen him like or been working with him for a number of years also.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like maybe also if it's okay with you, like that's probably like one of the only teachers that likes me, or at least like isn't visibly weirded out by my general deal. Right. And then
I think the
like I like kind of peeked in the lunchroom at lunchtime to see if I could find Gabby, but then just got like really overwhelmed trying to like sort through the crowd, and went and found like an empty classroom where I could eat my lunch alone. My lunch of dried mangoes and a peanut butter jelly sandwich that my dad made. And while I was eating lunch, I was sitting there with a copy of the Mothman prophecies, but I wasn't reading it. I was going through and circling certain letters in the book to leave a code for someone in the future.
Is it like a library book?
No, this is a book that I own. It's yeah. It's been flipped through like quite a lot. It's you know, the cover is kind of like worn, like maybe a piece of the the cover piece of the corner piece of the cover is torn off. I could talk. Yeah, that kind of thing. Yeah. And I don't know, like in terms of interacting with my peers, I don't super know if like that went okay. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. No, you said you snuck off, and I get it. Like sometimes eating alone in the classroom feels less overwhelming because at least you know you're safe when you're alone. And you're sitting there eating your lunch, you see or hear an announcement come over on good afternoon, students, and you recognize the voice of Principal. He comes over and he says, welcome, 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 Dari. First day of school has had a wonderful, and we are halfway through your first morning. A new year is always a chance for a friend. Each day you will make choices about how hard you work, how you start, and you want to be. Those you treat others and what kind of person. Choices matter more than you might realize, and they help shape the future you're building for yourself. So I encourage you to study hard, ask questions, stay curious, and don't be afraid to be different. The things that make you unique are often the very things that help you grow, create, and take the lead. Our school is stronger when everyone feels comfortable being themselves and supporting one another. So let's work together to make this year one filled with learning, kindness, and opportunity. Finally, I want to invite you all and your families a reminder that our West Valley Welcome Back event is this evening in the gymnasium from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. It'll be a great chance to meet your teachers, reconnect with friends, and celebrate the start of a new year together. Go Marlins! and the announcement cuts off as the door to this classroom you were in opens, and in walks a young safety patrol student, hall monitor. Says, "Hey, you can't eat in the classrooms. It's got to be in the cafeteria or a specific sanctioned location, and this is not one of them. Gonna have to ask you to leave, ma'am."
Oh, no, I can be in here actually. It's
Afraid you can't.
no, cause the teacher let me do it.
Who's the teacher?
I talked to the teacher before, like the one that was
Who's,
in the
who's the
room,
teacher?
the one that was in the room before.
And you don't know that name?
That was, you know, she has brown hair.
You see him pull out a little notebook, and I've got a list of all the classrooms that are designated for special club events during lunchtime. And unfortunately, if this isn't the anime club or the Black Student Union, yeah, gonna have to get out.
Okay, fine, whatever. And I'll just like pack up my book and whatever's left of my lunch and start heading out.
He's going to start. Hey, wait! I mean, you do still have to leave, but are you? And his demeanor has changed a little bit as his authority leaves him, and he says, "Is this you?" And he pulls your zine out of his bag. I confiscated it from someone because they're not allowed on campus. But this is a new edition, and I didn't know that you had a new edition. I didn't know there was a new edition, so they're not allowed on campus.
Wait, but you have other editions?
I'm saying it's a new edition, which means you brought it today. That's what I was trying to say. So.
I didn't bring it. I found some this morning. Like you found one too, right? Like somebody just kind of leaves it around.
No, I confiscated it, and I'm going to return it to the appropriate authorities after I'm done reading How to Fight My Twin.
Cool. Oh, yeah. That's it. It's actually clone. It's not twin. Like not everybody has a twin, but everybody has a clone.
Like everybody? Because I don't know when they would even. I was trying to think about that before. Like, when would they have gotten anything to clone me with? Because I usually am so like I don't leave stuff around. Like, I don't even like throwing out my cans in public places.
Di is gonna grab. Is this Mason?
This is DeAndre. This is Mason's younger brother.
This is Mason's younger brother. Okay, right. Okay. So Di is gonna grab DeAndre's arm and like not super hard, like just kind of like, this is important, like you gotta listen to me kind of situation, and just be like, when was the last time you went to the doctor?
My parents make me go every 6 months. It is ridiculous.
Did you get shots the last time?
The booster gets school. They won't let you back in unless you get vaccinated. They won't let you back in unless you get vaccinated. Sorry.
Yeah, that's
Ariel broke for a second.
That's how they do it.
But
I just like lets go of the wrist at that point.
I don't know.
You can't trust anyone. That's if you read these.
Trust everyone.
That's what it says. You can't trust anyone.
I not go to the doctor because I used to. Sometimes I get sick, and he does make me feel.
Okay, that's
reading this letter, and I get that. I can't trust him.
Wait. You seem like a. I know, but like you seem like a really smart kid, like, smarter than everyone else around here, kind of, you know.
Yeah,
like. So
I'm on the honor roll.
If you ever want to like, thanks. But if you want to like learn more about this stuff, it's like it's just kind of really not safe to talk about it, really. But there's ways that you can find out more.
Names.
I can. Yeah, kind of. There's other stuff too, but yeah, I can get you some more information like tomorrow, I guess. But don't tell anyone though, because like you can't trust everybody. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Cool. Also, if like you don't have to turn it into anybody if you don't want to.
Oh,
you know.
I want the safety.
Because you might get in trouble because they might think like that is yours. You know.
No, not turn it in.
But do they?
Give someone else. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, I'm bathroom. Oh yeah, I because like you maybe can't.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that would
like the boys' bathroom.
That would be cool. Actually, what's your name?
Somebody else. I could like put it someplace that I.
Oh hey DeAndre.
Like there's more. Or okay.
Wait, is your brother like the
that I'm
wrestling guy? Yeah. Okay. Well, don't tell him about this. Okay, but like it's just kind of like all of the kids on like the sports teams are kind of like they're just kind of like they just don't get it.
Yeah, he didn't seem to get it.
They're just like
this morning.
So just like
get it.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you do. Oh, I'm dying, by the way. Sorry. I just like I don't really talk to people that much. So,
yeah.
Okay, cool. I should go because you said I shouldn't be here. But thanks for being cool.
I'll confiscate it into the.
Yeah.
Maybe I won't tell this.
Bye.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Anything in the same direction as you? I should ask. No, you asked me to leave. I'm into the.
Thank you. I promise I won't be as cringe the whole time. Hopefully die as a character arc.
Oh, God. And then to the evening thing. Yeah.
Crisis. Mason.
The not favorite brother.
Oh. So Mason is having a great day. Since the wrestling championship, the teacher sort of like stay off his back, let him do what he wants to do. And for the most part, he does try to, pay attention in class and get good grades because he's been told repeatedly that if he wants to play sports, he has to have good grades. So he made it through with mostly C's last year, which he is happy with. But somewhere around the middle of the day, just a weird feeling hits the back of his spine, sort of somewhere around after the announcement. He just feels like somebody is somewhere doing something that he doesn't think is cool. He doesn't know what it is, but there's something. But as he continues on through his day, he remembers that he has a little meeting to attend with his coach to sign some paperwork. So he heads over to his coach's office room.
Jesse's in the front. It's like, this is where I do all my works. This is where my office is. His office, which is just like his in a portable, technically. Outside of school, going to sign your, but you would, as you're walking into this portal space and see not only paperwork, you do also Coach Fulton come into Mr. Steele. He is the head athletics director, but also direct. And they are standing up at the front. You're in the back as you come in by his desk in the front of the class. Very buddy, and you come in on them looking, laughing boisterously at something. Ha 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 ha. And as they see you coming in, there he is, the man of the hour. Come on in, come on in, come on in. We were just talking about you, young man.
Yeah. Hey, Coach Fulton, director. Nice. How's it all going?
The director's also going to try to shake your hand and like go in hard. What? How you doing, son? I haven't seen you since summer. Gonna need a brawl check from you, please. A brawn. See if you're stronger than director.
This time I got
still
a 13.
A success. My God, man. So yeah, here's an interesting thing about this person, only because I modeled them after a real individual. Director Steele is someone who is so broad, he can no longer scratch his own shoulders. Like every once in a while, you've been walking through and seeing him do that thing where he like is leaning against the corner of a wall, just rubbing his back like a bear because he's got an itch that he can't reach. Like that level of swole on this man. However, last year he was taller than you. This year, you're taller than him. Going for a strong and hearty handshake with an adult male who should not be behaving this way with a child. And you feel him, just as Fulton did earlier, release and back away first. Whew. You are so strong. Yeah, you've been working out.
Yeah, I get that
Coach
a lot.
told me, heavy weights, high protein, right? And so you get like this.
Yeah, I'm still on the program. Still on the program.
You. Getting tall too.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a good year for you. Hey, you're gonna start getting some questions. You don't want to play first base, and you don't want to switch to basketball. Hear me, son? Everybody wants a tall first baseman, right?
Oh yeah.
And basketball's obvious, but this is you're shining in wrestling. I've been watching you, and honestly, I think this is the place for you.
Yeah, I totally agree. Whatever you think is best. I'm enjoying wrestling, and to be honest with you, I'm not very good at the other sports. But yeah, I'm down to stay on the wrestling team, and I'll tell anyone who asks.
Oh yeah, spreading the word. So you're coming to the welcome back event tonight for us. Gonna be out there letting everyone know about the amazing program we offer. You can bring your medal.
Yes.
You know, the state rep. And it wouldn't be. I know maybe you were on the fence about it, but go on and if I was you, I'd wear it.
You know, I think I like the way you think. I've been looking for an excuse to wear it, and just wearing it randomly didn't seem quite right. But I think being Mr. School Spirit like I am,
you get to wear a medal one day and then you never get to wear it again. It's like a wedding dress, right? You work so hard to accomplish something and then it just goes away and sits in the closet. Same thing.
Yeah, same thing.
So you're here to sign the athlete contract athlete code of conduct contract. I'm gonna change that because I can't keep saying that, y'all. So you're here to sign up? Yeah.
Yes, sir, I am.
Really appreciate it. It is that part of the student athlete involves a natural level of leadership. The school looks to you, and we expect great things, and for you to lead from a place of maturity and character. You know what character means, don't you?
Yeah, it's, being a good person, doing
Character
good
means
things, presenting
it means
presenting
doing the
myself
right
as a role
thing
model.
even when no one's around to see you not doing it. Keep that in mind, son. That's what this contract's all about.
All right. But, well, if no one's around to see me do it, then, like, what difference does it make, really?
That's the character part. Because there is no difference which is made except for the knowledge of self. Right? Like,
Okay.
you find
I'm gonna
how
have
all
to think
go.
about it, but I think I see what you're.
Did you turn in the wallet, son? When you turn in the wallet, is the cash that was still in the wallet should still be in the wallet. That kind of stuff. That's the character. All right.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. No, that makes sense. That makes
and
sense.
he's going to walk on over to Coach Fulton, who's just sort of been nodding along the whole time, just like, yeah, this is what I do. I stand next to the athletic director and look athletic too. He goes, really glad to see you out here. We're expecting everybody to have this signed by the end of the day. It's interesting being the number of athletes. We're having a hard time rounding people up every year. I don't know what it is, just getting everybody in one place. So here's a contract for you. It is a simple one-page contract. It specifically talks about drugs, alcohol, and abstinence.
Okay. Mason sort of pretends to read it over. He really sits there for a minute like he's actually reading it. But he's trying to figure out, he's looking at the word abstinence and trying to remember if he was absent any days last year. But then he goes ahead and signs it, and he looks up and he's like, "Do you need any help like rounding up the rest of the boys on the wrestling team? They'll come if I ask."
Send them through. Tell them that it's really important. We need to have this out in the first couple of days. Just because our season isn't starting until November doesn't mean that we don't need to have these contracts on the book as soon as possible, because they already affect stuff like you shouldn't be out in your Letterman jacket, acting up at events like what's going on tonight. We don't want to see any of that. So the sooner we get the contracts in, the sooner everybody knows how serious we are. So, spread the word. Let them know to come down.
Okay, just one question. So, if I'm wearing the letter jacket and someone starts a fight with me, should I take it off? Should I leave?
Son, where are you? Where you're getting into fights? If you're not around people who would be starting fights, then you won't have to worry about getting in a fight anyway. No fights break out at the library. Okay. I never seen a fight in church. It's not a coincidence.
Okay, well, you haven't been to my church, but again, that makes sense. Okay, I will keep that in mind.
I know it's a difficult question, but it's one of those questions that you only have to answer if you've done something to put yourself in a bad situation.
Got it. All right. And yeah, he does his best cursive on there, but it doesn't look very good.
And he leans over. I really appreciate this, son. Yeah, send the boys over whenever you get a chance. We'd love to have them get rounded up and get this all T's crossed and I's dotted. You know what I'm saying? I just really appreciate it. And we'll see you tonight with the medal.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
With the medal, yeah.
See, with the medal. And he just sort of stands up and his knee bumps the desk as he
like
gets
growing
up to
a little
leave.
too fast for your body.
Yes.
So is there anything else you'd like to do during your day for school, off period, things like that? Go find your little brother in the cafeteria.
Yes, I was gonna say just at the end of the day, I want to stand and wait to see when D comes out and ask him how his day went.
Exactly where he said he would meet you. The lower school does get out a little bit before you does, so he has got some safety patrol duties that he's finished and wrapped up, escorting kids onto the bus, wearing his little highlighter vest and getting people across the street for the pickup lanes. And now he's standing there proudly like, you're late.
Yeah, well, I'm working on that still. What you been up to today?
I had a great day. I had 2 shifts patrols, one in the morning and then one in the afternoon. I loved all of my teachers. I got to read the syllabus out loud in one of my classes. She was asking for volunteers, so I had to, right? I had an okay day. Yeah, it was cool. It was chill. How was your day? How was your first day?
Well, you know me. Just breeze through the day like I usually did. Sign a little paperwork that Coach needed me to sign for this season. But what's that face you're making?
What do you mean? This is my face.
I know what your face looks like. That's not your
This is the same skin I left the house in this morning, buddy. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you'll tell me eventually. Let's get your bike and let's go.
Tell you what. Like, looks down.
I don't know.
Listen, well,
I don't know.
If it was something that I was going to tell you, but then I didn't tell you, but there's some things that I don't have to tell you. What if there's something that I don't want to tell you?
Oh, well, then I suggest you tell me anyway.
What if the thing that I don't want to tell you was told to me by someone who I think is cooler than you?
and who exactly would that be if that was
hypothetically
that existed?
It's just a hypothetical situation because I don't have anything that I'm not telling you. But hypothetically, if there was someone who I thought was cooler than you and they were like, "Don't tell your brother," how would you feel about me not telling you?
Well, let me just say this: if it's a classmate, it's probably fine. I would like to meet this person who's cooler than me, though. If it's an adult, then I really need to know because adults shouldn't be telling you to keep secrets from.
There are the things. No, there's that list of the things which, if the adults tell you not to say anything about it, that you're immediately supposed to say something about it. And Dad gave me that list a few years ago, and I've been looking at it because it's on the safety patrol. I got to make sure people are safe, and sometimes, it was a hard conversation. But no, this is. I mean, we were eye to eye. It was fine.
Let me ask you this: was it an athlete?
No. None of the athletes at school.
Okay. Was it anyone from the Oak Creek side of town?
I didn't ask where they lived. I don't think that's important.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Hypothetically.
Well, like I said,
I didn't ask him anyway. It was fine.
You will hypothetically tell me eventually. Let's just get home because there's a thing tonight, and I want to get some rest before we go. I've kind of got a thing that I have to do when I get there.
And help with the safety. Yeah, let's go home. Let's go.
Of course you do. Let's go.
You guys were leaving the school. So you biked to school together, didn't you? Yeah. So he's maybe by the bike locks. If Mason would to talk to his brother DeAndre before he leaves, like maybe crossing the street or seeing this collection of the ends of the safety patrol kids, a very, very tall Mason, and you can walk up and invite him to the party if you'd like, or is this a reason you haven't seen him today? Right, Mason. Yeah. I'm reading this wrong. Sorry. Go ahead.
Me. As this conversation finishes up, I'm going to walk up to Mason. Not that I want to invite him all that much because he's kind of like a square a little bit. But like if I tell him to pass something on to the wrestling team, they'll come to the party.
Oh, gonna circumvent the square.
So I'm just gonna, yeah. Yo, what's up, Miller?
I see DeMarcus approaching, and I sort of like scoot DeAndre sort of behind me a little bit. I'm like, DeMarcus, right?
Yes, DeMarcus. Can you pass up? Can you tell the wrestler something?
Yeah. What do you need?
Yeah, we've just we're trying to have like a little low key hang, like before the event that's happening tonight, and I wanted to see if they wanted to come. Okay. You can come too if you want, but it's really not your vibe.
Oh, well, like what kind of vibe is it? I can get with all kinds of vibes.
Oh, I mean, if you can get with all kinds of vibes, I mean, we just chilling, like we just chilling, nothing major.
Yeah, I'm into that. So I'll get the boys rounded up and we'll all be there.
Yeah, tell them they can bring like +1s if they want.
Got it. Yeah, for sure.
Appreciate you. Who's little man? Is that your little brother?
I'm DeAndre.
Oh, hi. Yeah. DeAndre.
Hey, DeAndre.
Yeah. This is DeMarcus. DeMarcus is DeAndre. You can call him D.
Yeah. Are you the one who's always cutting class over by the two breezeways?
Who's asking?
Well,
no one's.
I'm not officially on patrol right now. But I've seen.
And then I'm not officially the person you're looking for.
Wait, is that? He's gonna turn to you. Does that mean that he is the one that I'm looking for?
D, how about you head over to the bike racks and go unlock both our bikes
just like
right
the guy
now.
from the file. It's a really thick file.
No.
What file?
Here's
like,
my
files. Always cutting class by the but they keep track of the number of dismissal forms and get out of class things, and it just every time you're on shift, a whole bunch go missing, and they just ask, "Did you get?"
I mean, so I don't know how that happens, but it's not me.
Okay. Well, yeah,
it's sure not me.
Safety Patrol's got our eye on you.
You want
to saying?
Yeah, I think your brother said something about
bikes. I'll get the bikes,
little man.
Yeah, you get to class.
If we don't get home on time, you're gonna miss Hey Arnold, and I know it's your favorite show. So let's get those wheels going. DeMarcus, thank you for the invite.
Absolutely.
We are out of here.
All right then, man.
He's very quickly trying to get the bike off. We're gonna be late. I don't want to miss the theme. Come on. Hobbs just starts pedaling away very quickly. All right, so we are finished with our first day of school. We are over from what I wanted up staying with me as long as you have. We will finish this up as you. I apologize. Thank you all for getting back across your plans for the evening. Those of you who are crossing the bridge, are you going straight home after school or home? Is there a time leave between when you class, go do something, and when you go home? Because we're all going back to class or like back to school. So is anyone going home and then coming back, or is everyone staying at school?
Mason's going to get DeAndre home, and then he's going to place a few phone calls to the boys on the wrestling team to let them know what's going down, and then he'll be making his way back when it's time.
Gabby, biking home, staying there, getting a ride?
So, yeah, I think she's going to stay at school. Her brother, Leo, ends up telling her that he needs to go grocery shopping. So she gives him the last of, like, her sales for the day. And he kind of, like, drives off. And so she's staying at the school.
Di, going home or staying there?
What did my dad say this morning again?
He said that he is also going to be there and he would just like for you to attend because it is your brother's first time, but he didn't specify if you had to come home or not between.
Okay, cool.
It's the 90s. Kids were going out wild. You do whatever you want. Go home.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like not Filipino kids, like our parents are strict. Yeah, so I think I would have taken my brother home. Like we would have biked home together. Or I guess if he doesn't have a bike.
He drove in the car with your dad. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll leave my bike at school because I'm coming back later. Yeah, and then we'll just take the bus home together. Watch cartoons. It's early 90s, so I don't know, probably like Captain Planet, Batman animated series, and yeah, just kind of doing my homework while that's going on, making sure that he gets a snack, that kind of thing. Yeah.
And finally, DeMarcus is going home or staying at school? Or you're going out making plans, getting parties started, right?
Nah, DeMarcus, Theo, and Taylor are gonna like walk to my car, and we're gonna find Danny.
My car. Put that in quotes.
Yeah. Okay.
My car.
So for our two who went home, who crossed the river, I need a grit roll from you. This is less about failure and more about results. That ability to withstand things emotionally and physically. What happened? Mason, why do you look like that? Oh, you're muted. Tell me, because I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing.
I got a 10 on my D10 for grit.
Yeah. If you roll a D10, yes, it's the highest number. Roll it again. I mean, you already succeeded, but okay.
So 11.
10 and a 1. Right?
Yes.
A little bit more.
And then for die as well, I need a grit roll from you.
Okay, great. That is a D8 for me, so... Ooh, that's a 7.
Okay. Succeeding quite impressively. So you are both all right, but you do feel it. Anyone ever touch their tongue into a D-volt battery or a 9-volt? Get the little shock?
No.
Yeah, it's something that I thought everyone did as a kid, that I found out that a lot of people didn't.
I've literally never heard that before.
It's an interesting feeling if you haven't tried it. It's a shock. It's a slight tingle sort of feeling. And as you are crossing the bridge back over to your home, you feel all over your skin this tingling electric feeling. It almost hurts. It's right on the border of like where it's starting to itch maybe, or you pull a little too far on something, right on the border of this is okay and ooh, that kind of hurts, but it's covers your entire skin. It starts when you are on the northwest side or the northern side of the river, whichever bridge you were taking, and continues intensifying as you get over the middle of the bridge, reaching its worst point before starting to fade and ebb away as you once again move away from the center of the water. And for our last moments, I'd like for you to tell me how you respond, whether or not you tell anyone or if you keep it a secret, that you have this intense all over body feeling for about 30 seconds as you cross this water. We will start with Di.
I think I'm fine given like that I rolled pretty high on grit. But I do like make sure that Jason is okay. Like if
he seems totally unnerved. Like it doesn't affect him. He's just talking to you about his first day. Nothing.
Okay.
So as long as Jason's okay, you're okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Mason.
Oh no. I think Mason is going to like stop his bike for a second. Being an athlete, he's sort of, aware of his body. So he's like, what was that? And I look over at D to see if he is okay or if
he is fine too, and he screeches to a halt or slows down so he doesn't get off. What are you stopping for? We have 7 minutes. 7 minutes to get home. Move it. He's like pedaling vehemently. Didn't feel a thing.
Oh yeah, so he's fine, and I just sort of like hold on to that feeling. I think at some point I do want to tell someone, but I don't know who to tell yet, and I just go on about my way.
All right, our first day of class is over. Some connections have been formed, some zines have been found, announcements have been made. That is our first wrap for Kids on Bikes. Marlin Mayhem on Find Out Productions. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you for interacting with us, stopping by the channel. Before we go out for the evening, I want to stop and give everyone a chance to let the people know once again, that's dreaded outros. Who are you? Who'd you play? Where can people find you on the internet? We'll start in the same order we've been going in, so it should be habit by now. This was for the evening, Gabby, but for now, Kay, let the people know who you are.
Yeah, my name is Kayoko, pronouns they, she. Game designer, writer, filmmaker of all things and types. And you can find me on all platforms at HextEA, that's Hext with 2 X's. And yeah, currently also in a couple other actual recorded plays, a Daggerheart one for Looking for Mom, a God Killer for Stories of the Edge, and yeah, this wonderful group here, obviously here at Find Out Productions. So stay forward for what clearly is going to transpire in this next session. Parties and radiation possibly, and things going wrong.
All the fun things.
Rashad.
Okay.
Hi, Rashad A. Bond, actor, director in Chicago. I'm doing this actual play, and then I don't even know if I can say this, another one here at Find Out Productions. I'm also, if you're in the city of Chicago, by the time this will air, this will actually be airing as I announce that I'm producing a BIPOC Play Festival in the city of Chicago, happening in August. So if you're in the city in August, come check it out. If you're a playwright or an actor or a director in the city of Chicago, look up Rashad Bond on Instagram and the Living Color Fest on Instagram and submit.
Dropping over to Valmina, who was Di today.
Hey everyone, I'm Valmina. My pronouns are they, them. And thank you so much for tuning in. This was so much fun. I love playing with everybody here. It's my first time playing Kids on Bikes and love it. Yeah, I am social media handles. I promise I will get better at this. I'm going to practice. Yeah, you can find me on the internet, most places, at Delightly, DLIGHTLY. Some other places, including Twitch, at Val Minotaur. That is Val as in moi, and Minotaur as in the mythological creature at the center of the labyrinth, but not the David Bowie one. I am a regular performer on Don't Kill My Character, where I play in a Vampire the Masquerade game called Sanguine Scourge every other Tuesday. I play a completely different character over there. Her name is Ciel, and she is a disaster diva, Toreador Menace. And yeah, I got a link tree where you can find me and some other past stuff that I've done. And I'm going to kick it over to Chris for now. Thanks, y'all.
Hello, I am Chris. My pronouns are he, him. You can find me exclusively on Blue Sky at Chris the Champion. Also, when you look it up, it'll say Indie Alert as the display name because I love talking about independent video games. So if that's something you're into, check me out over there and just look for me doing some other APs. I can't talk about them right now, but they will be there.
All right. Thank you to my lovely cast. I am Ariel. I am 1/4 of the Find Out Crew Productions. We are going to be back next week, same time, every Monday for the next 13 weeks as we move through this series. And keep an eye out for all the other amazing shows that are happening on the channel. Coming up immediately, I know we've got Union Detectives this Saturday, and I think we've got one more episode. Yes, on the 17th, we're hosting It's Dangerous to Go Alone. So come back in, stop by and see us, and we will see you all next time. Bye.